What is going on, YouTube? Back at it again. Here for some more action here in the United States Football Association. You already know the vibes. We keep it rolling here. And it's going to be a fun ride as we are approaching the midway point here in week number 14, the final week of the regular season. One of these teams playing in this particular ball game is going to make the playoffs, which will be the Huntington Beach Voyagers. The other team will be looking to get some more momentum going into the following season, that being the Tacoma Eruption. Going to be interesting to see as always. I'm going to go ahead and let the game rock for a little bit. You already know work got to call me eventually, always when I'm around time with the doing the recording and the gameplay and stuff. I try my best to keep them away, but I got to take care of business here. And the game plan, I should be done by the fourth quarter or so. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in as soon as I get back. I got to take this phone call, but I can't let the games not roll. I got stuff to do. I know y'all be busy too, as we're going to go ahead and send this one away. I'm going to try to do a little bit before I have to head in. Try to do like 1 or 2 drives as we're going to start with Huntington Beach. And let's go ahead and get into it. Best of luck to both of these teams again. And I didn't even talk about this fabled rivalry that kind of went downhill in regards to the lore, because Huntington Beach is just finding ways to put Tacoma in their place. As you see right there, a quick first down there by Huntington Beach. There by Caleb Howell. Go back set and try and go outside with it. There goes Caleb Howard breaking the free. He's going to get past the 40. He's going to need to break past one player, and he's going to do it untouched. And Caleb Howard got all the touches on this drive, and he's going to set him up for the touchdown. Caleb Howard trying to get 1,000 yards this season. I'm pretty sure he's right there, but Huntington Beach's run game has been kind of stifled in these last few weeks or so. That's encouraging to see, as we're going to see the kick up and kick good here by the Voyagers. And we shall see what Tacoma could do here on their first drive. And then this one away here is the Voyagers. Tacoma coming onto the field. It's going to be returned after the kickoff by Aiden Teixeira, cutting around and getting to about the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up for the boys in red. You see James Peach. He's their leading receiver there. He's doing his thing. Going to be a handoff going to the left side is Davin Brewer, who had himself a fairly up and down season. Had great games, had games he wished he'd forget. I'd say he's a solid tier 2 halfback. He just needs to find the consistency, and I've honestly seen him have some really big gains in Madden 24 doing the testing, so I can't wait to see what he could do. He's going to set up a pass here and going to get taken down. It's going to be Gina the Cleaner Buckley. Is going to get her closer to 10 sacks on the season. Hoping she can make it happen. Great job there on the rush. And that's going to make it 3rd and 13. As I am getting a message here from one of the people that's doing the meeting here. They said I got about 10 minutes. So I'll go ahead and see what I could do, as Dane Jones' first pass is incomplete. And that's going to be 4th and 13 coming up. Sending this one away here. Return from the 25-yard line. There goes Earl the Pearl Flint, who had himself a pretty good game last week. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. And off here, there goes Howard on his 3rd carry, getting to the 40. And he's already at 82 rushing yards, so maybe this is the game he needs to get back into the race, potentially get him in the playoff, the Pro Bowl side of things. Going to be 2nd and 3 coming up. Speaking of Pro Bowl, got to set that thing up. Making the handoff here, looking, goes left side and caught, cutting up, spins off one man, and there goes Flint past the 40. The first catch of the day, the first pass of the day here for Huntington Beach, and they're making it happen. It's going to be 1st down coming up. Handoff, pushing forward down to the 35-yard line and a gain of 6. Shotgun set here. Gonna fake the handoff, looking for a man. Gonna launch his middle of the field and wide open. Is gonna be reaching forward and he's gonna get up in there. Eric Slam Duncan. And Huntington Beach already putting Tacoma on notice here in this ball game. A rushing touchdown and a long distance pass puts him up 2 scores. Kick is going to be up and good. 14-0 is your score. And then this one away here, Tacoma back onto the field. Going to be returned from the 3-yard line, using his blocks, turn it up, and once again getting to the 25-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Single back set, Davin Brewer there in the backfield. They're going to try the ground game, cutting up, getting past the 30, or right at the 30, I should say. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Single back set again. Dane Jones trying to get something cooking. They send a blitz and it's going to get home. And Gina the cleaner, another bucket, her 2nd sack, and that'll put her on top for 10-sack season, or a 10-sack season. Great job again, up the middle, untouched, and that's another 3rd and long situation coming up. 3rd and 13 here, looking for a man. Big drop back left side and gonna be incomplete as the secondary of Huntington Beach says no to that. Try to throw that one to the big homie Gurn deep. It's going to be 4th and 13 coming. Sending this one away. Going to be returned from the 24-yard line and going to get past the 30 to the 33. And looks like I am getting that call, so I'm going to let it rumble from here. And I'll try to jump back in around the 3rd to the 4th quarter. I'll keep you up to date.
The first down pass. Caught by number 10. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 7. Mike by 4, Mike by 4.
Caught by number 10. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Good break up, man.
And it's 3rd down.
Keep breaking them balls up.
Complete to number 1. It's a gain of
Come on now, let's
17
make it
yards.
happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It's
First
time.
down, Los Angeles.
Set up. 18 Cardinal. Check.
The pass. Caught by number 10. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 on the Seahawks 5-yard line.
Everyone go forward. Move down.
The kicker on for the point after. The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 24, Seahawks 7.
Screen. Set up. Mike, clean. Here we go. Get off the field. Double tight, guys. Double tight. Three down. Mike, 20 seconds. Let's go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Watch the run. 29 is Mike. Watch left. Tight end to the left. Let's go.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Rams. The first down pass. Complete to number 14. It's a pickup for 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
50 out. Come on. Here we go.
Don't be scared. This is my chicken draw. And the Rams first down.
Set up. 18 Cardinal. We got 4.
He's taken down Complete to number 13. A 28-yard gain. First down, Los Angeles.
Let's go. Cowboys! Get him! Get him!
The pass on first down. Complete to number 83. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 58. 58. Oh, here we go.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Pick it up.
22, he's coming. 22. It's game situation. Let's go.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Tackle made just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
You better be afraid of me. Ready, hut, set, go, go.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Rams.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Army.
Huh.
58, boys. 58. 58. It's mine.
Let's go.
Number 9, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We gonna work. We gonna work.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right.
Turn up. Let's go.
Even. Check nickel. Do that every time. Every time. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Ready.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, let's get this. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Tight ends on the loosey.
The kicker on for the point after. His kick is good. Makes the score Rams 41, Seahawks 7.
It's gonna be a long. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Nice 22. Nice 22. Nice 22. Drop deep. Drop deep. Tight down. There you go. Nice 22. Nice 22. Come on.
I'm gonna click on for the rest of the game here as we're looking at another Huntington Beach victory. On this side, we still have to see Toronto and New York play their game, but if I believe if what's what I'm looking for, if Toronto loses, then that pretty much puts Huntington Beach in the top spot, and I'm pretty sure they need New York to lose as well in that regard, because New York has the head-to-head on that side. So going to be interesting to see how it goes down. Going to be very fun set. Seeing the playoff teams go at it, as we're going to see the big homie Dane Jones get rushed and get taken down, as Jordan Benny is going to get a sack. That's crazy. He actually did something. I'm just kidding. I love me some Jordan Benny. He's one of my favorite players to watch, honestly. He's not always around the football, but he plays with a lot of heart for sure. And he does make plays. I'd be talking smack because it's Venom and his players and stuff like that. But he's definitely one of my favorite players to watch. Definitely a top 3 safety in the league, in my personal opinion. He is definitely got the talent to be number 1, and it'll be interesting to see what happens when Preston retires. But he definitely made his mark for sure in Huntington Beach. Try to do what Preston couldn't do in Huntington Beach, and that was bring a title. As we're going to see a handoff pushing forward, rumbling past the 45 to the 48. But it's going to be a holding on this one. It's going to set up 4th and 13 coming up. Sending this one away. Looks like it's a pretty decent pin, a very good pin, I should say, because that's going to be more than likely the final punt of the season there for Brent Scoma. Tacoma had themselves a pretty crazy season. They started out really strong, but they kind of fell off in the midway portion, and they got in a bad losing streak that essentially knocked them out of the way for the playoffs. As we're going to see the handoff here, and he's going to push forward is Carlson. 5 carries, 38 yards on the game. Tacoma not calling any timeouts here. In regards to what they need to improve on, Dane Jones needs to play better. I think a game plan like they had where they utilize him in the run game, I think it could work, but I think the passing attack is going to need to be tweaked. So it'll be interesting to see what Mike O'Neal and the gang can do. In regards to that, we'll love to see what the minds come alive. And defense, I think overall they need defense. Cornerbacks, they've been getting torched a lot, especially in this ball game. But cornerbacks, safeties, um, honestly, add more to the front seven linebackers. Even though I do like Coco and Brian Eshelman, I think they need a little bit more still, maybe a third guy that can help them get over the hump. Um, and also pass rush, I think interior D line, those would be the main things to cover for them. As we're going to go ahead and talk about the stats here. 41-7 is your final score. Huntington Beach is going to roll out in strong victory here in the West Coast and going to shut down their rivals once again. I don't know what was the closest game they've had since Ryan Davis has been there, but he's been on a tear every single time they played. Going to be interesting to see if that rivalry gets back into the fold. You know what I'm saying? But we see here Tyler Deathridge, 22 for 29, 302, 4 TDs, no interceptions. Definitely adding on to a great season. Dane Jones, 25 for 40, 206 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Looking at the longest pass, looks like Deathridge had the longest one for 35 yards. Dane Jones there with a 28-yard. Rushing wise, Caleb Howard, 13 for 140, 1 TD, had that long touchdown earlier in the game. Good job from him. Davin Brewer, 10 for 36. Going to need to see him improve going into the next season. Can't wait to see what he can do. Tim Carlson, 5 for 38. Tyler Deathridge, 2 for 5. Donnell Sullivan, 1 for 2. Max Prime, 1 for -1. James Peach had a carry, got nothing out of it. No fumbles on the day, but it was the Caleb Howard 62 yarder that pretty much broke this game in half in the beginning. Great job there from a great halfback. Going into the receiving side of things, we'll start with Tacoma. Looks like Joe Beasley leading the way. 11 catches, 102 yards. One of my favorite tight ends to watch. Very underrated. And I can't wait to see what he can do in the big leagues. For the Madden 24 set, great job. Jamari Ramses, he came into the season a little bit late, but he joined in. He made a solid impact. I think he's going to continue to get better for sure. 5 catches on the evening, actually in the afternoon, 5 for 37 and a touchdown. James Peach, 4 for 39. He had his best season. I can't wait to get the stats all the way through so I can see where he ended. He definitely had his career year for sure. Davin Brewer, 2 catches behind the line of scrimmage, not going anywhere. Gurdy Guggesberg, 2 for 24, 1 TD. Rocco McLovin, 1 for 8. Gotta double check some. Okay. Looking at the drops, there was a lot of drops here, a lot of contested passes that couldn't be hauled in. James Peach with 2, Beasley and Guggesberg there with 1. And then you have Joe Beasley with the longest catch of the game, there for him, a 28-yarder. On the other side, the leading catcher will be Eric Duncan there. 9 catches, 110 yards, 3 touchdowns, and I'm pretty sure, if I can recall, he's going to be up there in the reception touchdown mark. So great job there from him for sure. Carlton Banks, 7 catches, 101 yards, 1 TD. Ryan Davis, 2 for 37. Earl Flint, 2 for 43. Cassius Castle, 1 for 13. Tim Carlson, 1 for -2. Went backwards on that one. Davis and Banks each had a drop apiece. Then the longest catch went to Duncan for a 35-yarder, doing his thing. Defense-wise, the leading tackler will be Gina DeQuina Buckley with a 12-piece. Jordan Vinny with 8. Wiley E. Coyote with 5, along with Annalisa Makulo, Adam Leach, and Jason Breeze Jr. Josh Lawyer there with the 4-piece in tackles. Leon Kennedy with 3. Oleg Crusher, T. Knight also having 3. Paranite Barra and Steel Pads pick up 2. Night Stalker, Eric Duncan, Kenny Bombard, Jerry Philbin, and Jeff Brown each with 1 tackle. Tackles for loss, Gina DeQuina Buckley with 2. Josh Lawyer and Jason Breeze Jr. gets 1. Gina DeQuina Buckley up there again, getting 3 sacks on the game. Great job there. Benny and Crusher also getting 1. And I'm pretty sure that puts Oleg Crusher with 10 sacks as well, and did it in 4 less games than everyone else. Just ridiculous. Great pass rush all the way through. As we see, Annalisa Makugo 1 for 24, doing his thing. And that was a really nice interception. I was able to get a look at it. It was off a tip and then took it back a good amount. Great job. Leach and Pads, 2 pass deflections on the day. Breeze, Makulo, and Vinny each with 1. No fumbles here. And that's all the stats going into this. On the other side, the leading tackler will be Coco Raccoon, Rodney Shanahan, and Trevor Hauser, each with 6 tackles. Patrick McGowan gets 5. Jacob Copeland, Jay Money, King Maximus, Brian Eshelman, John Carter, and Kaiser Washington, each with 4. Najee Wyatt gets 3. Carlton Rhodes gets 1, and that's it. Maximus and Washington each have 1 tackle for loss. King Maximus with the sack, along with his running mate on the other side, Ronnie Shanahan III. They're going to pick up a sack on their final game of the season. Going into the pass deflections, Copeland and Hauser each with 1. Fumbles, nothing doing, touchdowns, safeties, none of that craziness. As we move into the kicking side of things, Brent Scoma only had 1 point off of 1 extra point. Aiden Teixeira also perfect on the day. He's going to end the game with 11 points. Great job there. Kick punting wise, Brent Scoma punted it 6 times. 3 of them were inside the 20, and he's going to average 45 on the game. Aiden Teixeira almost 50 on 2 attempts, a little bit shy. Kick returns only done by James Peach, returning it for an average of almost 25 on 5 attempts. Punt return wise, Earl Flint averaged 7 and some change on 3 punt returns. Gavin Brewer, he only had 1 attempt that was actually had 1 attempt for 3 yards, and then he had another one for 0. So that's going to wrap the stats there. Going into the scoring summary, Caleb Howard starts it off with a 62-yard run. Eric Duncan with the touchdown pass, 35 yards out. Going into the second quarter, Aiden Teixeira a field goal to start it out. Jalen Ramses on the other side there for Tacoma. He's going to pick up a touchdown, 3 yards out. And then Eric Duncan matches that within a span of 3 minutes. He's going to go ahead and get his second touchdown here. Going into the third quarter, he says, let me get up back in that end zone. He's going to get a 2-yard touchdown pass from Deathbridge. And then Aiden Teixeira doing his thing. And then to close out the game, Tyler Deathbridge throws it to Carlton Banks there for a 6-yard pass. So, as you can see right here, Tyler Deathbridge, 1 touchdown per quarter. And he did it pretty good. Duncan in the first 3 quarters, 1 apiece. And then Carlton Banks to close out the deal. So, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. Appreciate you for stopping by for this one. We still have 2 more games tonight. So make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be Toronto at Tampa Bay. So make sure you watch out for that. We're going to go ahead and get the games rolling as always. But until then, stay safe, everybody. And I'll see you back on YouTube.